Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him.
It's disturbing video of the shooting of 43-year-old Keith Scott in Charlotte, North Carolina. Cops repeatedly challenge him.
He doesn't have a gun.
Then it happens.
Don't you do it! Did you shoot him? Did you shoot him?
The just-released cell phone video was taken by the dead man's own wife. That's her desperate voice you hear.
These are the police officers that shot my husband, and he better live. He better live.
Now, every frame of the video is being analyzed.
I don't know what is going on in this video that has led these officers to kill Mr. Scott.
12 times different officers asking and urging and ordering Mr. Scott to drop the gun, drop what they believed or what they alleged at the time was a gun.
My concern is that you can see the officer looks like he's removed something from underneath Mr. Scott's body and then tosses it to the side.
There's one item on the ground, and then you're going to see a flick of a second item that ends up being tossed on the ground. We are, at this point, simply not going to speculate about what those items may be.
The first thing that struck me was that, how disturbing it must have been for the family member to have had to have witnessed that, to have been on scene and to actually be recording moment by moment before and after he was shot.
Scott's killing triggered the angry protests that have shaken Charlotte.
You can hear, okay, they've got tear gas out. Let's go.
I got a blast of tear gas as I joined some of the protesters Thursday night.
You can see the cloud of tear gas in the air. It's starting to become hard to breathe. Now we've got police coming at us.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
After 2 nights of trouble, the protests Thursday night were mostly peaceful. But there were flashpoints. One came as some demonstrators blocked an interstate.
The riot police are forming a line directly behind us, walking in our direction, pushing us and all of the protesters off of the highway.
Then came the tear gas. My crew and I had to flee up an embankment with the protesters.
Get up there!
This law student got it bad.
Are you okay? Can you see right now?
No, I got milk and magnesia in my eyes, vinegar, water, trying to flush it out.
At the Omni Hotel in downtown Charlotte, where a civilian was fatally shot Wednesday night, this was the scene.
If you look behind me here, a mini memorial on the ground has been created with a few candles for the man who was shot during Wednesday's riots. You can actually see some splatters of blood on the sidewalk.
But despite the intense emotions at play, calm mostly prevailed. You see this guy offering free hugs?
Yeah, free hugs, brother.
This officer was delighted.
Thank you for being out here and being peaceful.
The young man also extended the hand of friendship to other officers. Some protesters were not happy with what he was doing.
Many of them got upset at me and they wanted to fight me, actually, and started making threats, saying that I shouldn't have hugged that police officer.
This man gave me a hug and he wants to fight me because of that. How does that make sense?
The mayor of Charlotte praised the way most protesters conducted themselves.
Last night was what a lawful demonstration looks like.
Now, with the release of this new video, there are more questions about Keith Scott's killing.
He better live, because he didn't do nothing to them.